doing Elden Ring, but then people didn't show up who like were requesting it, and the people who did show up were down for some Mass Effect. So let's do some Mass Effect 2. I love Mass Effect 2. We finished Mass Effect 1 the other night. We played through the whole storyline of Mass Effect 1 to kind of set up a game world for Mass Effect 2, because everything transfers over. All of your decisions in 1 affect 2 and 3. Same thing with 2. 2 affects 3. It carries over. It's a cool system that they got here. What up, Mr. Jessica? I took my time. What are you talking about? That was spiffy. I was there in a jiffy. What's a slang term for fast in British, Mr. Jessica? What up, Nordic Ruins? You love these sci-fi games for some reason? Well, this is the sci-fi game, Mr. Nordic Ruins. Oh yeah, don't you play what's it called? Man, I can't remember it. Oh well. You'll know what I mean. New game. Import Mass Effect 1 character. You guys ready to rock and roll? Mass Effect 2 is where it's at. I had memories of Mass Effect 1 being amazing, but after playing through it, I was like, this is really slow compared to Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2, every single... We need subtitles on. Alright. Every single thing in Mass Effect 1 is very kind of slow. Every single side quest in Mass Effect 2 has a lot going on in it. That's pretty awesome. Alright, this is basically recap of what we got going on. Yeah, we'll go back to the lovely conversation in Kangaroos real quick. Alright, our name is Your Mum Shepherd. 51 is the rank. Our specialization is Vanguard. Our psychological profile, we're Paragon. Okay, so it put us as Paragon. I kind of did mixed Paragon and Renegade. Renegade's bad guy, Paragon's good guy. So it just put us as a Paragon because I had more points there. Ordinary Rex survived the mission of Vermeer. Yes. Ashley Williams was killed in Vermeer. Yes. Council was lost during the attack on the Citadel. Yeah, we let those bitches die. They were like... Those guys were on our nerves last time. Alright, last one. Commander Shepard recommended Captain Anderson for a seat on the council. Yes, sir. Because Udina was clearly a political hack. But this one, I like Mass Effect 2 because it takes place more in the criminal underbelly. It's a lot like, you know, like Han Solo kind of vibes. Outer rim of the Star Wars stuff. Tom and Jerry lose. Kangaroo just goes out to the water. Don't let me finish that thought.
Right.
Noticron
More than we could
says...
have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No
This is an
one wants
important
to admit it,
beginning
but humanity is under attack.
scene.
But they're sending him to
Recapping,
fight
I guess,
Geth.
what happened.
Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
Kangaroos are really terrifying in the water, Nordic Ruins? I guess
Council
their
will
long
never
tails
trust
make them good
Cerberus.
swimmers.
They'll never accept our help.
We're going to be talking about kangaroos
Even
a lot at
after
the beginning of the
everything
stream if you
humanity
have
has
to stream up.
But Shepard,
Recap from last
I'll
stream.
follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well
My
follow.
day sucked, Mr. Jessica. I'll get into it
Then
after
see
this
to it
cutscene.
that
When
we
we get
don't
into like
lose.
action and stuff, gameplay stuff, I'll talk about it. Alright, 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, humanity seized political control of the galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all advanced civilizations every 50,000 years... They never give you enough time to read that shit. I was trying, man. Here's the introduction to our boys. Let's see, how did they make my character look? I made him look like me a little bit in the
Disengaging
last one.
FTL
Let's see if he's
drives.
ugly as fuck in this one.
Emission sinks
Hey,
active.
we got Chocolates. That's our
Board is
officer.
green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is
This is the
changing
beginning of the
course.
game. It's very
Now on intercept
exposition-y.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no
It,
way
it gets you started in the
It's
action.
not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers.
The Geth are like robot people. They're hive mind. Villains in the first one.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches.
Imagine if they did the
Weapons
Wilhelm
offline.
yell
Somebody
in this
get
part.
fire
That's Caden. Why is Caden wearing heavy armor? He doesn't wear heavy armor. This is me. They started off with the helmet.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
Let's see. They damn well better.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Burn. Joker can't walk.
Commander! Get the hell out of here.
I'll push him in his wheelchair down the stairs. Yeah,
Everybody
this
in.
attack
Go,
is
go,
critical
go.
for the rest of the story. Unnamed character, RIP. F in the chat for unnamed character. Wasn't Knights of the Old Republic made by BioWare Nordic Ruins? I think it was a lady. I don't think it was a he. There we go.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
Oh, I gotta go all the way up the damn
We're suffering
stairs.
heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Why wasn't I on the bridge?
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
There's the fire escape in this place. But Mr. Jessica, my day was kind of rough. I basically just did taxes, and then I went to work. And when I did the taxes, there was like everything was great until like I got to my last crypto exchange, which is crypto.com, which I fucking hate. I hate crypto.com. I only use it because they have this one coin that no other
Come on,
brokerage
Joker.
has.
We have to get out
It
of here.
sucks.
No,
And
I
it
won't
took me
abandon
an hour and a
them.
half to get a
I can still
document, and they
save her.
gave me the wrong document. Here.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
We need
Yeah,
Joker.
okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
Yeah, I did taxes from like noon to 4:30. And then I couldn't even get it done. I had to just leave and go to work. You know, what sucks is like
Watch the arm.
I went to like talk to my mom about it like at the vent about how frustrating the taxes were, and then I go into her room and like she just yells at me for having like a wrinkled shirt, and I was just trying to talk to her. He's like, I think they're working that. And I was like, front line here. Yeah, Mr. Jessica, I've done a lot of things for work. That's why my taxes are complicated. I did, so I got 2 jobs that give you just standard tax forms. They're both wage jobs. Like I did, that school photography job was a wage job, and I did data entry, which was just get a standard tax form. And then I had a lot of stocks that I had to move around because of you know, the crashing markets. I had to just take them from ones that were in companies I thought were going to collapse and move them to companies that weren't. And so far, none of my stocks are in companies that have collapsed, so that's good. And then I have a lot of cryptos. I have 2 stock exchanges, 2 crypto exchanges, and then I did private contractor work for a while. Private contractor taxes are really complicated and ridiculous because you get taxed as if you're a business, and you get taxed as if you're your own employee. So you have to do taxes for employing yourself and then taxes for running a business. When it's just like I just delivered food as a freelancer and did some photography stuff on the side. Like, and the thing is, I didn't even make
another routine mission.
more than $18,000 last year. That's how
Of course
complicated that
it's
stuff
routine.
is.
You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose.
I don't remember this being
turn the
the
routine
original one.
into anything
This is a
but.
remake.
Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy.
Yeah, they
Captain
changed how
Anderson's new
crypto
ship,
is
when the
taxed this
distress
year
call came
too.
in.
They made it
An
a
alliance patrol
property
on Eagle
tax
Prime
instead of like a
attacked.
standard like
They'd seen something they
income
couldn't
tax
explain.
if you make money off of it.
Whatever it was.
And I didn't make
was
money off of it.
massive.
Like I just
I
kept
hit the
it.
ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko.
But they
A good
taxed me
kid,
for owning it.
loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, a soldier to the core, tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took
This
us
is a
to the
recap
spot
of
where
the
she
last
lost her
story,
squad.
I guess. They do it like in a comic book.
That's when we saw
That's
it.
kind of cool.
The
I think
ship,
this is new. Like I don't remember this
like
back when I
nothing I'd
first
ever
played it.
seen. It was massive, scorching
Oh, so
the
that's not what
colony
Ashley
and
looks like
everything
at
around
all.
it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way.
If this is
That's
going
when
to
it
do a
hit
whole
me.
recap of the entire story in the last game, that's going to be
Every
like
muscle in my body went rigid.
too
Couldn't
long.
move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something.
If this is getting
vision,
boring, let me know and I'll
dream,
skip this and we'll get to the rest of
A
it.
nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those 2 heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that
A lot
the
of this
ship
stuff
we'd
is
seen
stuff
was a
that they don't
potential
have to
threat,
recap. They
as
could
was
just
the
recap the key
individual behind
moments.
the attacks. The main
It's kinda
suspect
just
for
the beginning of the
Eden Prime
game.
massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone.
Okay,
in
next
my
year's
search.
taxes are already gonna be ridiculous
Garrus,
because of this
another
year.
Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them.
Okay,
That led me to Rex.
this is
the
just
biggest,
stuff that
nastiest-looking
happens in
Krogan
the
bounty
first
hunter
like
I'd ever
hour
seen.
of the game. So like
He turned out to be more
it's not letting me skip it.
It was his intel that led to a few. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little.
Oh, I
Tally's
can
evidence
I can
proved
skip
that
it as
Saren
it
was
goes.
responsible for the
Yeah, Tally's
massacre and was
evidence
trying to
says
find a
that.
way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space.
Anything that's
Machines
important, I'll
allegedly
let it
responsible
play.
for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life.
It's letting me skip it like
These
it's dialogue.
Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans. Then disappeared. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. My first task:
I'm getting through it
bring
here.
down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind. Ashley was a little
That's
concerned.
that's Liara.
I tried to reason with the
You don't need that stuff.
Saren was breathing. I had to destroy it. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than
Here we
he
go.
looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat.
This is a very long
center of the
summary.
base,
This is not a summary.
I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan.
Alright, now we're getting to
He
the
was
end of the
already
game.
in communication with the Reapers.
This is like the last 5
Sorry,
hours of the
Saren's
game that
flagship we'd all
we're
assumed was just a
beginning
ship.
now.
Was a Reaper. It spoke to me. Threatened me.
There you go. This is
I
important
could
stuff.
feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that.
Because the Reapers are the villains
What
of
I
the whole
couldn't
series.
understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction.
Yeah, Ash's
Before we
squad
could
died,
hit
so.
Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just. And I chose that was the
Alright,
last
let's
with
get to
my
the
team
attack of the
mostly
Citadel.
intact. I'd never tell anyone. How many more friends and allies? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren.
Alright, Ilos, you don't have
The
to worry
Protheans
about.
of Saren knew. We followed him to the Citadel.
This is the end
It
of the
was
game.
intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him.
In the illustration, it has me as a
I fought to
Turian,
regain
and I'm
control
obviously
of the
human.
Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign.
Yeah, I chose.
Even with the
I
Citadel
chose
back in my
to
control,
let the council
Saren
die. Okay, that's
defeated,
enough.
and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet.
Now
The
it's ready.
battle
Okay,
against
this should be
Sovereign,
it.
a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war
We don't need to
absolved
listen to
great
that
leaders
piece.
in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job. The war was over. The Citadel could be repaired. I
had to
I gathered my crew, took my ship. Just another routine mission.
There you go. Yeah, that's why I played the first one. Otherwise, if choices didn't affect the next game, I would have just played the second and then gone to the third. But yeah, the choices in the first one and even the side quests and little things that you collect
Commander Shepard
have
has
impacts
been
in the
recovered.
future games.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Like if I did the wrong thing, then Rex would have died on Vermeer. But since he lived, he's going to be the one that's in charge of the Krogan in this one, and instead of his brother, who would be in charge if he dies in Vermeer. And then on Vermeer as well, between Ashley and Caden, I ended up having Caden survive. So Ashley's dead and her plot ends, but if Caden dies in Vermeer, then it's Ashley whose story continues throughout the next 2 games. And then if any of your companions die or anything like that during whatever mission, you know, that's how that goes. And then at the end of this one, literally everyone can die on your crew, or everyone can survive. That's an acceptable face, I'll take it. I don't care. We're gonna go with the Vanguard. They're like Jedis with shotguns. Let's see here. Shotgun, heavy pistol, submachine gun. Yep. Let's go with that. I have the access, my achievements give me access to the following bonus powers. Select one. I have one choice. Alright. Yeah, Jedi with shotgun sounds badass. It is badass. I always go with Vanguard. It's just what I'm comfortable with. There's like ones that are more tech-oriented where they, you know, use other stuff. The only game where I don't choose Vanguard is in Mass Effect Andromeda, because if you're not like a Force user, basically, in Mass Effect Andromeda, then you get a jetpack instead of just levitating, and I think it's cooler to have a jetpack than to just levitate, just aesthetically. So I'll just deal with the different abilities you get instead.
Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Steps pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Imagine Yoda running around with a shotgun. Jessica says that'd be the best ever. He'd be Kermit. Miranda's like one of your first companions in this game. She starts out as a bitch, but as she progresses, she becomes cool. One thing that's neat about this game is it's not like characters aren't single-faceted for the most part. Jacob sucks. You'll meet Jacob. He's basically stale-bred, and if you choose to romance him in this one, he cheats on you in the third one. It's like, what the fuck? It's like it sucks enough that he has no personality, cheats on you, and then it makes it out like you're the bad guy.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself.
Alright, this is the tutorial. I go through the tutorial way faster than they're anticipating. Alright. Open the door, please. Alright, the mechs have gone rogue. The armor in this game's cooler than the first game, too. I'm practicing controls here.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Yeah, work wasn't bad. You know, I enjoyed it for the most part. Let's see, I have some abilities. Let's charge. Oh shit! I forgot about that ability. That ability's awesome. Imagine doing that with a shotgun. That's an awesome ability. Fuck, man. I'm using that one all the time. Yeah, the abilities in this one are better for if you're the Force guy. Yeah, and the squad controls in this one's way better. I'm so excited to be playing this one. Controls are better, story's awesome. I'm gonna get sucked in. Hopefully people come in to watch the streams. Mass Effect 1, nobody really came to watch it. I have a grenade launcher.
Take the elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
This sprint's still funny. Sprinting's so janky. Oh, hey. Mass Effect 3 has an online mode, I think. But I don't know if it's still going to be active.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic.
It's not as bad as the sprinting in the first one.
Results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Yeah. It's like my first question is like, why didn't you give him a raise? Instead of like, why did you put so much money into... I feel like they should have had him turn into a fine red mist in that scene.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Gear up! I've got it.
Ah shit, that's Jacob, isn't it? There's literally no reason to use Jacob on your squad either throughout the whole game.
On target!
Because there's everybody that like does similar things to Jacob are better at the game than Jacob at what they do.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah. Sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Just a few questions while we're under fire.
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible. Unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit him with the good stuff.
He's a biotic. I thought they just made him a gun guy. That's honestly how little I used him when I played it. So there's really no point in using him as a biotic because you get Miranda at the same time as him. And Miranda's like way more powerful than he is as a biotic.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
Alright. Yeah, let's hit him with a pole.
That's it.
I bet if I use charge, it's gonna like break the game because I don't think it was supposed to be over there. Yeah, it just doesn't even let me.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
I still have some questions.
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure.
I just picked
What do
that
you
because it
wanna
seemed
know?
like the funny thing to say in the...
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explode, but everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station.
Liara turns out to be the Shadow Broker, which is pretty cool. Maybe we'll do that first if we can
What's
go
the
there
quickest
first.
way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there?
The Shadow Broker is like an information dealer.
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
So one thing about this game is if you choose good guy decisions, like the game judges you. If you choose decisions that it decides are good guy decisions, then your face heals more. If you choose bad guy decisions, then it chooses more...
Damn it, Wilson.
it makes your face look more like mangled and cybernetic-y and robot. So we'll see how we look at the end.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control. Oh god. They found me. Help.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B. Hurry. They're out of control.
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Okay, it's the only way to go. Ah! We need to save Wilson, I think. Is this it?
Physical reconstruction of subject
Shepard! Down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some meta-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
I'm pretty sure I can choose
Grab
not
the
to do it,
Medi-Gel
right?
from the first aid station on the wall.
What? Oh, use Unity? Okay.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, huh? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector.
Miranda
There's no way she
survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she?
Miranda's
Why
got
haven't
kind
we
of a
heard?
cool
There are
story.
only two possible explanations. She's either
Everybody has a
dead,
cool story except
or
for
she's a
Jacob.
traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor.
He
But
just
that doesn't
changes
change
his
the
mind.
facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few. Overload the
Who's in charge again? Oh, come on.
shuttles.
That's not that. Come on. Maybe I'm not close
Mechs
enough.
don't know when to quit. Got him!
Okay. Explode it. Oh, I can use overload? He has overload? Okay. There we go.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
I was like, that's a tech ability, though.
Okay,
I
take
hate
it
Jacob, Mr.
This is
Jessica.
intense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project.
He works for
Program that we built,
Cerberus, which, like,
funded
Cerberus
and
is
controlled by
clearly
Cerberus.
bad guys in the first one.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I'm not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butt.
Alright. Yeah, Cerberus in the first game, I'm just going off of, you know, decisions from the first game, because we're just doing it, decisions as we would make it if this was really us, you know, and that's... If you have past experience with Cerberus shooting at you, you'd be like, fuck them. And we came across a bunch of experiments they were running on people that were like really unethical. Like torturing people with poisonous bugs and all that stuff. You know, I bet there's loot in that room. Yeah, let's send Jacob up there. He'll get shot. Damn it. I was just trying to do that, like, force throw myself again. I haven't been able to do it yet. Let's go in here. Can we loot? What's the point of this room? Oh, I guess it's just kind of to give you a different path during the fight. I'm out of ammo on this gun.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown
There.
Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project.
The hacking in this game is kind of fun. The better you do, the more credits you get from it. There's like several hacking mini games. But yeah, Mr. Jessica, Jacob sucks.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
My job.
One thing that's
Wilson
funny,
betrayed us all.
when you talk to Miranda, every once in a while, it just does a shot where it's like her ass and half of the thing. What did Jacob do to you? He literally cheats on you if you decide to date him in the game.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure
good
about
choice.
that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too
What up,
trusting
Cloud?
to see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle
Are
and
you
get
just
out
now
of here.
joining, Mr.
My
Cloud?
boss
Welcome
wants
in.
to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
You got an opinion on Jacob, Cloud?
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life?
That's not really what I meant to
was
ask.
helping you when he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without
Shut up,
you,
Jacob.
There's no point to any of this.
Cloud says if he cheats and send him to the front lines, yeah. And you guys will see it as a pattern. It's going to be kind of funny as we go through this. Like every suggestion he makes is wrong.
Facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
It's a cool station. It's funny, it's a secret base made to look like Cerberus's logo. Branding your secret terrorist organization is probably a bad
Come on,
move.
Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be
Excuse
done.
me.
Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted, and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you, if you let it.
Don't tell him
I read
shit.
the report. 50 Marines died on a
Alright,
cruise.
I won't tell him
You're the
anything
only
else,
one
Mr. Cloud.
Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more.
If Miranda asks me a question, I'll answer it.
Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your
She
squad
saved my
behind
life.
to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief
If anything,
Ashley
I
Williams
saved
was
Mr.
killed in
Jacob.
action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
We should move on.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Geez, that's a... it took a second to load in there.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Alright. The elusive man's a cool character. It's like... I want him to be a good guy. In the third one, but like the events of this game kind of turn him, or make you kind of start to see his true character, and that's not much of a spoiler.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
I mean, the leader of like it's just a cool. It's okay. I'll let you guys enjoy it. Also, yeah, let's go with this. Oh, I got the recon hood. Recon hood looks cool. What's its ability? Increases weapon damage by 5%. Increases health by 5%. I don't know. I feel like the helmet does look sturdier. Oh yeah, and we can change the color and tint of our armor. It's like customizing a car. I feel like shiny doesn't belong on the battlefield, but who knows? Let's go with traditional Fallout Your Mum Mongolian colors, the mint green and gold. Let's go with the pattern. Stripes, baby. These are beautiful. Oh, pattern color. Mint green's not an option? You kidding me? I guess we can go teal and gold or something. Oh wait, teal wasn't an option either. Man, we can't do Mongolian. Can't be in Mongolian space, man. Oh wait, that's kind of green. That's how about navy blue? Let's go with navy blue or something like that. We'll do this more later. That green on the spine is kind of killing it for me. I'll do that. Why not? Ooh, should we go Bad Boy Shepherd? We're gonna go Bad Boy Shepherd, guys. We'll change it later. Damn, that looks slick. That hood looks even better outside of that screen. I'm be talking to him looking like I'm a menace with a mask on. It's like, why would you put a mask on to talk to like some dude over the phone? Here's the elusive man.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact.
Yeah, the Reapers.
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
See, this beginning's long enough that it doesn't need that huge comic book sequence at the beginning that it already gave us.
Human colonies.
Thank you, Mr. Jessica. Have a good night. Nordic Greens, you still here?
You've seen it yourself.
Also, Cloud, how you doing? Nice to meet you, sir.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Ah, you corrected yourself. It is dummy, Mr. Jessica. Alright, have a good night, Mr. Cloud. It's also 1:30 for me, but I don't have to work till 5 in the afternoon.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to
Hopefully
bring
I'll see you
me back.
tomorrow night or something.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us,
Now you
trying
feel
to
bad
take
for
us
leaving,
out,
Mr. Jessica? That's
Cerberus
alright.
will stop them.
There's a few
If
people
we wait
working.
for politicians or the Alliance to act,
You can get
no
some
more
sleep
human
if you need to.
colonies will be left.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it.
He's actually one of the worst.
You'll be just fine with them. For now.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Alrighty. Look at me go. Now we're talking. That's how you do a spin. Can't do that in Mass Effect 1.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Let's see here.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
What's your problem?
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Alright, let's see here.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
That's a red flag. Current
What can you
mission.
tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not
Mr.
interested
Jessica's
in
now
talking.
begging people to
We've
talk.
got an assignment. We can
That's
talk
alright.
about it or we can do it.
Alright, let's talk to Jacob, see how
I'm
much he
glad the
sucks so
elusive
far.
man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Alright,
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
let's roll. Let's level up. Oh, I guess this is just a summary. There we go, we're landing on the planet's surface, boys. I like how the shuttle looks like a flying dog. It's been poorly
We should be
drawn.
there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Let's roll. It's like my thing is no mercy. Any civilians, gun them down. They could be behind this. Anybody you see, they're responsible. Alright. Oh, I have a new weapon, okay. Where's my machine gun? Oh, it gave me a ton of shotgun, I guess. It's cool. Go the shotgun. Shotguns are pretty sweet in this game. The camera shakes a little overwhelming in the sprint animation.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
That means we can loot all their stuff. Any money, take it.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Hear that? Sounds like fence specs.
Strange.
Can we recharge it? Nope.
Labeled at the other colonies.
Grabbing cover!
Affirmative.
There we go. Because 90% of this game just the characters talking for half an hour. Not 90% of it. But it's not all action though. It's a very story-driven game.
Shoot them before they take out
This is just the beginning. These are like... Oh shit, dog. I died. This game's bad at doing... The Mass Effect games are bad at doing like exposition jumps at the beginning, but this one it's done pretty good of a job at starting us in the action. It's just that last bit there was a little much. Reminds me of Saints Row.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
I can just shoot. I can just shoot once. Alright, we're gonna have to target.
Trouble ahead. Before they take out the shield. You bet.
Shit, my shotgun has way more range than I thought it did. Ooh, that was close.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
I'm pretty sure the people we run into here are actually Quarians. And one of them is Tally. Tally's really cool. You get one chance. Ah, it's all locked. Damn. No mercy. Got one shot at that. You shooting at me. Oh, fuck. Bam. Finally. If no one comes, tell you, and you only get your personal mission to annoy them next stream. Alright, that's acceptable. Have a good night, Mr. Jessica. There's the Quarians.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
Of course she can recognize me under my mask.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that...
Good night, Mr. Jessica.
alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship.
Yeah.
Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony.
No McDonald's
We'll
for you when we drive
circle
home.
around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
I don't need to ask why they hate Cerberus.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Let's see here. She's using machine pistol. I want her to use machine gun pistol. We'll use Jacob as a bit of a sniper.
Sure thing.
Pistols in this game are way better than they are in
There's a squad of security
what you
drones
think.
up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it.
Okay, that's gonna require a shotgun.
They've seen us.
They did? Oh shit! I didn't see them. I need my money. Got it. I keep forgetting the circle. Circle's both exit and punch. So that, yeah.
Use overload on him.
Don't tell me what to do, fucker. Miranda's the only one that has overload. Take cover. Oh shit, these guys are tough. There we go.
Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
It's weird how it looks like there's like spores inside of every building. It's not just not just snow or anything. And this is no small tiny colony here. It's like a whole quarry. Oof, I took a rocket to the face.
We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
Okay.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point. Going to cover.
Alright, we're gonna need a heavy pistol. I have 2 grenades, so.
Change weapons.
Rearming. Heading to cover.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
There we go. Here's Mr. Tally's Damn. That boy was rough.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down. Overload will take out the shield.
So they control that bit. Let's see. What's Jacob doing going over that way? Jacob's just standing right in front of his machine gun. Oh shit, he overheats like one of those things in Fallout 4. Or not Fallout 4, but any Fallout. The sentry bots. Okay, Warp is a biotic ability and Overload is a tech ability. Warp is good on armor. Overload good against shields. I'm just gonna have to remember that. Damn, I didn't mean to select it. Hey, heavy weapon ammo. That gives me 2 bullets, right? For the grenade? Okay, good.
This is valuable.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Here's Vitor.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect.
L2 is Paragon, okay. I pushed R2 by accident. That would have been a renegade move, and that might have just like shot him in the back of the head.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
You get it on camera.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
I thought the collectors kept to themselves.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Let's see here. This is interesting stuff, huh?
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Then we can question him on the flotilla.
I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
The collectors are going to be a recurring thing in this game, if you guys can't already tell. They like bobbleheads and rare baseball cards, stuff like that.
Good work on Freedom's progress.
Art.
The Quarians forwarded their findings for
I'm just kidding.
Vitor's debriefing.
They collect
no
people.
new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly
Yeah, they do
as
have
they
pretty
arrive.
advanced tech.
Back beyond
They have
the
a assault rifle you can get that's like just a
Until now,
laser
we've
beam.
had no
It's pretty
evidence of
awesome.
direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Reapers
Any
turned out
ideas
to
on
be
why
the
they
ones who
shifted
built the
their focus to
relays.
humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
We're not going to wait till the Reapers are on the march. We're going to wait till they're on the April.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers
Shepard's
on
such a
the
nerd.
best.
He like stands at
Finding
attention when he's
them
talking
and
about war and
convincing
stuff.
them to work with you
And then he
could be
goes,
challenging,
crosses his
but
arm
you're
and
a
leans
natural
back
born.
when he's
I'll
suspicious.
continue to track the collectors. When they make
Like,
their next appearance,
most
I'll
obvious
notify
tells.
you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Yeah, let's ask about him, because, you know, these are people that are kind of important to us.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Tally's the daughter of a admiral of the flotilla, and the flotilla is where all the Quarians live. They live in space because they were chased off their homeworld by the Geth.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
It's like I go back through that I had a good team thing.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
There he is. Joker.
Hey, Commander.
He's not supposed
Just
to be able
like
to walk.
old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this.
Oh
Bill
yeah.
told me last night.
It's the new Normandy. With a cooler paint job. And the super secret Cerberus logo slapped on the side.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give
I
her
need
a
to change my
name.
helmet. It looks cool and all, but it's too edgy for like the cutscenes. It's like when you're in a cutscene with people who are in like normal clothes, and then your player character shows up and he's like no pants and a giant cuirass and big horn helmet. It's not that bad, but it's like way edgier and out of place. Alrighty. now we're gonna check out our crew, I guess. Ah, shit, I forgot that I chose the stupid, edgy clothes. That just completely caught me off guard. Speaking of looking out of place, my guy's wearing freaking leather straps around his wrists. And a sleeveless, puffy jacket. Everyone else is in uniform.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Those guns, though, on
Over the
his
dossiers.
arms.
I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring more.
It's like 0% body fat.
Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
That's the logical one.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
We got GPT on our ship.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
There's our galaxy map. Private terminal. Basically where we get emails. It's kind of funny. You get to check your email from time to time in this game. Alright, we gotta get the professor. We gotta get Morden, I mean, there's no other choice.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Oh yeah, there's our assistant. Briefing his comm rooms.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Kasumi, travel to the word on Citadel. Alcara. That's a lot of stuff on that side panel that's telling me to do. Kasumi's a DLC character. Let's talk to Jacob, why not?
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Alright.
It's good to hear a clear opinion.
That honors me more than you, Commander.
Oh boy. I need to change this costume. I'm pretty sure this is an elevator, right? Yeah. Captain's cabin. Also, speaking of the captain's cabin, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. If somebody joined just during that moment where I was in the captain's cabin there, that would have been kind of unpleasant, huh? Alright, let's see. There's my private terminal. Let's see here. Middle of... Oh, shit, I don't mean to look at my trophies. This kind of sucks. Hey, look at this. I have a throne. It freaking flashes. That's cool. I wish it would just... Whoa, that's freaky. It's a perfect reflection. I wonder how many times we'll run into that. The only one in Mass Effect 1 that had that was a window at a bar on the Citadel. Let's go to the armor locker. It's time for some fashion souls. Let's change this helmet to that one. That way we can at least see our face, you know? I don't like going no helmet, because what if I get hit in the noggin? Okay, chest please. I don't have other new pieces. Let's see, tint 1. Let's see here. Could be fun to go Hurricanes colors, but I don't think they actually even have that. Yeah, it's very... Honestly, not... I wish they had a color wheel. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see here. Yeah, they don't really have my favorite colors in here. The dark red's cool, but red in this game is kind of associated with a certain group that we'll run into on Omega. Kind of boring color selections. Well, maybe we'll be able to expand it. Or maybe we'll find an armor set that looks good with this. Let's go with that spine though. Go with that. That's a good shade of blue. And the pattern. That one, of course. Pattern color. The white stripes look cool. Here, hang on. Tint 1. Maybe white and off-white would kind of look cool. Nah. We're going back to that kind of pea green. Go with another ugly color. Go with it then. Go with baby blue and piss green. That'll blend in with things. We go with pea green or pea yellow. We'll go with that pea green. And then for this guy, this one just doesn't look right. It's like a regular shirt and jacket, like modern era shirt and jacket on top. Like it's actual merch for the game. And then the pants are like cargo shorts, jeans. This one's kind of cool. If it didn't have the like logos on it. Yeah, I'll go with that one. He looks like a captain, might fit in with the crew. Alright, whatever. That armor's ugly, but I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do the ugly armor. Well, we have to change it. It's hard, man. This game's hard. That shiny blue is kind of cool. Very rich. Camo looks good with it. Hang on. Deep navy blue as a base. Pattern color, let's go with the khaki. And then camo. Looks neat. Kind of redneck. I'm going with that one. It's basically what I was just a few seconds ago. It's close enough. Crew's quarters, deck 4. No reason to go to the engineering team yet. Let's go to talk to Miranda Lawson. Mrs. Lawson. I gotta call her Mrs. Lawson. I know people named Miranda. And plus there's Mother Miranda in what is it, Resident Evil? It's like I don't associate this game when I say that name.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my
He's actually a
doilies.
side quest.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity. Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
He's right.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget
If we
I
head to the
mentioned-
Citadel, we'll do it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated.
Which we will be headed to the
This
Citadel
list
to
is
talk to
probably
Kasumi.
standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
There it is. Back to work. Sounds like Squidward.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
This one is like going straight to hitting on her.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Yeah, everybody acts in cells, so like the elusive man just kind of directs things and knows everything, but he doesn't. He'll put people in line, but he'll like they basically all run themselves and don't know about the other people that are
What kind of resources
working
does
in it.
Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at
He's
heart.
kind of evil.
That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But
She's
he
an
is committed.
empath.
Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
She spends a long time on
I guess that's fair.
4chan and
I've spent the last 2 years learning everything
all that
there
other
is to know
stuff.
about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man
Cerberus
handpicked
forced
me.
her into it.
I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm
Yeah,
trusted
even my
to oversee
looks.
the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was
It's a
assigned
good thing
to
her
you.
computer
It's
thing
my
doesn't
job
have
to
a
make sure you
reflection in it.
succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Actually, I'm pretty sure this is where my room was in the original Normandy. The original Normandy didn't have windows, though. They have like huge gaps. But I guess that makes sense, you know, you don't, if you get shot in the window, you know, it's good to have a spare.
The gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
It's coffins, maybe? There's Dr. Chakwas.
Commander Shepard.
She takes on a much
I
better
watched the Normandy crumble
role
with
in
you
this
on
game than the
board.
first one. First one, she just kind of
good
tells
to
you a few
see you
things
alive.
about the lore, and then this one, she's kind of an advisor.
You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome
Brenner
back.
says I turn on my phone and see 2 streams. Well, you know, I was doing Elden Ring, and then I was like, you know what, none of the Elden Ring people showed up, so let's do some Mass Effect. And we've been having fun. Nordic Runes probably fell asleep. But, Mr. Jessica definitely fell asleep. And I'm just kind of playing. I'm talking, you know, to the people who watch the stream after it's up.
You have everything you need.
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing was
How you
my
doing, Mr.
private
Brenner? It's good to see you.
reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a
If you get the
special
things for
occasion.
all of these people, then it increases the chances of their survival later in the
keep an eye
game
out
when
for
there's
a
a
replacement
certain
bottle.
event that happens.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was
Excuse me.
stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center.
Goodness.
A very
I push on my belly and it pushes all the burps out.
But it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Let's see here. Alright.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
But yeah, this game's way better than the first Mass Effect, Brenner. You're gonna enjoy this
The
one.
AI core is restricted.
Yeah, everything's kind of restricted until you get the crew member that joins in.
Cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first.
Oh yeah, there's the
birthday.
core.
My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that
I couldn't
colony's on
sleep
the
next
edge
to a
of the
core
frontier.
of a
Could
like
be vulnerable to collector attacks.
spaceship that uses all kinds of nuclear shit. I'd start glowing. Oh hey, it's the men's room. I can go in the ladies' room. What if you go in there and someone just screams at you? Like, ah! Get out! It's weird seeing the outline. You can see how big. I know you guys are getting that, but you can see how much space it takes up. That's kind of weird, right? Okay, these two, when you talk to one, you talk to both. They're kind of goofy. They're like a sister and brother. But they're way better than the engineers in the first one, too. I gotta say, I used to, you know, when I was young, I used to think that
area of the ship?
this whole game was worse than the first one, but I disagree. The second one's
You
pretty
came all the way
awesome.
down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
You shape up.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design,
They like punish
got a bit
each other.
sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
We'll go to we're going to Omega next, so.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance service.
Yeah, we don't
She
need to
flew
go
in the
that.
first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy.
I thought they were brother
When
and
he got
sister.
the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks,
I was like, she has a really
Also, I
bad
love
Scottish
engines,
accent.
and
Or
Normandy
Irish
is
accent. I don't know.
state-of-the-art.
I'm
When I
bad
got
at
the
accents.
opportunity to work on her,
Anyway, I
I
shouldn't be
had to jump.
criticizing someone for theirs.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
I'm pretty sure if I talk to her, it'll do the same conversation.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Yeah, if I
Carry on.
pick
Will do,
if
Commander.
I pick him, if I pick her,
I'm
it
amazed
goes
Shepard came
to him
down to
first.
see us.
I told you he would.
Alright, let's see. Let's go down here. There's a character named Jack that starts living down here, and she's cool. She's one of my favorite characters in the whole game. I hope to get her quickly. She's gonna be like the strongest biotic, I think. There's quite a few biotic side characters, actually. Or companions. Jacob's the weakest one. Jack is really strong, and then Miranda's pretty strong. She has other uses, because she's also good at tech. Alright. Let's head to... I'm kind of reserved about heading to Omega. I want to do that on a second stream after this one. Because Omega's really cool on its own. It holds up. I feel like we should do that. Because that's a whole other storyline.
would like to see you up on the bridge tonight.
This is a sad day. Yeah, it is actually a sad day, Brenner. Chambers. Who's Chambers? Oh, Yeoman Chambers. She said Chambers would like
I'm
to
Yeoman
meet you.
Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
But what's wrong, Mr. Brenner? Why is today a sad day?
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
No.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything
Alright.
else, Commander?
I didn't speak to Joker.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Let's see.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay.
She's a people person, but not an alien person. She hates aliens. Let's be honest. It's weird. Cerberus kind of like... They're much more neutral ethically in this one. It's both interesting and weird.
Running green.
Close the window. Hey, wait, I want to open them. There we go. It's cool seeing
Cerberus,
outside.
Three-headed dog. How come it's only led by one guy? Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Insurance.
Yes, Shepard.
Alright. Last person we're talking to.
I want to know more about you.
What's up, Brenner? You said this is a sad day. Let's hear it. Let's see here.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
You actually have a run-in with her in the first Mass Effect, but it's like her when she first becomes sentient, and you kind of kill her and shut her down, and then the story, like you find out in Mass Effect 3 that Cerberus recovered her from a
Where are you?
computer there when you shut her down, and then developed her into an AI. You can ask her about that moment.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Let's see here.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Alright. Edie's a cool character. She develops from being like a computer to being someone that's really cool and a good companion. And in the third Mass Effect, she inhabits like a robotic body. And I got one from Anderson. Saeed. Let's see. Oh yeah, Saeed, that's one that we want to meet up with. He's going to be on Omega. Project Firewalker. Yeah, that's a DLC thing. Let's see here. Now scans in the... Okay, so, hey, that's Admiral Hackett. What's Admiral Hackett's caught up to me? Commander Shepard, our scans in the Armada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument. To be built on the site of the ship's final resting place, we'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so those heroes' families might have some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. See, Recon Head. It occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like that is in your quarters. Okay. Overlord. That is a mission we're going to do a little bit later. Overlord is going to be a whole stream to itself. It's terrifying and like really sad. It's a great quest that just kind of leaves you feeling kind of icky at the end. Rendezvous. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief, Kasumi Goto, and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable to your mission. Travel to the Zakuro ward on the Citadel. We'll go to the Citadel another time. Ascension Financial Services. My status in my medical documentation has been changed from deceased to alive. That's great. This is a life insurance ad in my messages. Okay, here. Oh, I can change their appearances? I can change her appearance. That one's cooler. That must be a DLC or additional appearance for her. Alright. Oh, we're already in the Omega system. I can refill my fuel charges. Yeah, we might as well have a full tank. I mean, that's a ton of stuff. Oh yeah, the scanner. We need these resources for stuff, like upgrades. I basically shoot at this planet with a probe.
Research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
This is how you get upgrade materials. Pretty sure you have unlimited probes. Oh, I have 9 probes, never mind.
Probe launched. Probe away. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
We're scanning this shit. If you guys can't tell. This is a very exciting way to end a stream, isn't it? Now it's poor, alright. We made that planet go broke. Father 0%. Oh shit, that's how you get to other systems. Yeah, let's go. This is how you use fuel, actually. Armada, there we go. There's something on Armada. Normandy crash site. Yeah, we might as well do that, right? I feel like that would round out the end of this stream. This planet. Why is there palladium and platinum in a gas giant? I guess dust. Let's leave that one. Maybe a smaller planet, like... Ooh, look at that sucker right here. Now we're talking. Much.
Launching probe.
We have so much palladium. You need element 0 pretty bad. For biotics and fuel upgrades and shit. Pretty much everything runs on element 0 in this game.
Probe away.
This is addictive. Like, it's like an arcade game to do these things. I can now afford the Collector Chitin Armor Research Project. Okay. The Chitin Armor is kind of ugly in my opinion. It looks like muscles. Even though it's made out of, like, bug shells.
Anomaly detected.
There it is. Looks like if I ran out of probes.
I have found something.
Alright, anomaly detected. No life signs or mechanical activity detected. Let's land. Brenner just came in and said it's a sad day and then dipped. R.I.P. Brenner. Yeah, today there was a, or not today, but I just found out about it today. It was a few days ago. There was a motorcycle crash on the main road in my hometown. And the poor guy was going 100 miles an hour when he crashed into the back of a semi-truck. And it's like the photos are brutal. Like, one of my brother's friends works at the place that's right on the street outside of where the crash happened, and the dude's body was on the side of the road, and the guy's whole leg and arm, like from where they connect to the body down, were in the middle of the road, severed from his body. Like, and I don't think he made it. Like, there's no way. Yeah, that's just like some people were like, oh shit, dude, I want to see the pictures and stuff like that. They were like, I was like, man, imagine that guy's last memories, you know, like the last thing he saw. He probably like came to a little bit and realized like what had happened, because a lot of people don't realize there's not like a instant death unless like you're just completely obliterated. Like, it's just horrible. I know that's a terrible way to end the stream, but I thought Brenner was gonna like elaborate on why it's a sad day. And you know, I've had a rough day today, not as rough as that poor guy. There's 20 dog tags in this place. Nothing more exciting than just searching for dog tags. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna have memories from the first game. You know, I'm not usually someone who likes blue. it's weird, but I like the way the blue looks on this suit right now. It'll probably change by the end of the stream. Like, change my mind all the time. Things like that. I'm pretty sure I can just punch it. It's weird you can't bring your guys down here, but... You know, this is just searching the wreckage. I guess there's no enemies we can find. You'd think you'd be able to take Joker down here with you or something. It's a good way to level up, though. And who knows where this will lead to if we find everything, because every single quest ties into something. Even tiny ones. Like, I was looking at this one thing in Mass Effect 3, and there's this encounter you have with someone where if you collected all of the collectibles in Mass Effect 1, then it changes the outcomes of this one quest. Because, like, the guy will be like, man, I need documents so I can translate this language. And you're like, would these documents help? And it's like, oh, you have all the documents in that language. Yeah, that'll help a lot. And another one is like, oh, all kinds of stuff, really. Hey, there's a datapad. Entry 1. I spoke to the commander about this. All these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. Okay, this is this is Presley, I think. And Aquarian. What does Shepard think? This is a zoo? He didn't like the aliens. So then probably spoke with the Quarian. It seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would babysit my children or anything. Oh, it says unrecoverable data. And then babysit my children or anything. But if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not bad. Oh, it's probably, I wouldn't let her babysit my children or anything. Alright, this one says, for a while now, and I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal, unrecoverable data, how blind I was at the time. I came on the ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Corrupt data, and then Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I am proud to say the corrupt thing is obviously I would die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. Poor Presley. You only got like one conversation with him in the first one though, so it's not like, it's kind of weird how they would put those characters there and then not do anything with them. He didn't get like a secondary quest. Maybe he did and I just didn't get around to it. Because I did remember a lot of the guys from the first one, and I was expecting more from them, but I was like, I don't remember if they actually do anything. So like when I played it, I was like kind of shocked at how few story missions there actually were. But that's coming from this game, probably, because this game is the bulk of the Mass Effect trilogy. It was such a big game back in the day that the original copy needed to be split into 2 discs in order for you to be able to play the whole thing. Oh shit, I thought that was a cutscene. It was just blocking my screen. There's a lot of things in this game that were cut but kind of left in. What up, Logan? Welcome in. Welcome back, I should say. He just says, fuck me. I'd rather not, Logan. We're kind of doing the end of the stream. You're scared? Make it funny? Man, I don't have any jokes on hand. I don't know. If people tell me to make a joke, I can't do it. I freeze up. It's like peeing in front of someone. You're scared? Alright, well, how about I just give you a little scary story from back when I was in high school. One time, when I was in high school, so I have Crohn's disease. I use the bathroom all the time. Big part of my life is that I have to deal with that frequently, and the art hall in high school is the same as the special needs hall. Some of you guys are probably thinking like, oh shit, where's this going? But trust me, it's alright. Same as the special needs hall, and I would use the bathroom frequently. One time I was in the bathroom. I was in there for like a while. And then I was sitting in the stall at the very end. It was like the handicap stall, unfortunately, I'm afraid. You know, I just wanted the privacy, man. I needed it. People were going in and out. I needed it. It doesn't help making a lot of noise in the bathroom, but it makes you feel a little more comfortable being as far back as possible. But anyway, the special needs kid walks in, and he's like freaking out. He like starts off by doing like a screech when he gets in there, and it's not telling me the count that I have. He starts off with a screech, and I'm like, oh shit. And then he goes to each urinal, flushes each urinal, and then he walks up to each stall door going down the line. He just kicks open the door, flushes the toilet, and it's like loud kicks, like boom. He goes one after another, and he slowly approaches mine, and then he stops at the bathroom stall I'm at, and he just kind of stands outside of it, breathing heavily, like like that. And I'm just like, oh shit, what's about to happen? I can't get up because it's like I'm still going, you know, I'm mid poopy, and I'm like, I can't get out of here. And then he just walks out, and I was like, oh man, I needed to like hurry up and get out of there, because I was like, what if he comes back? I was just in a full state of panic. I don't know if that's a funny story or what to you guys, but just imagine it in your mind and being in that situation. It's just like the pure horror that I experienced there. It's not a scary story, but it's like, sorry. It's your turn now, Logan? Alright. Go ahead, bud. I'll read it as I search tediously for these dog tags, damn it. It happened about 5 minutes ago. Okay, Logan. Hey, the 97 helmet. My last helmet was recovered. Yeah, N7's like a platoon number. Your back door opened. You're relatively sure someone is inside your home. Is that the whole story? 'Cause that's pretty freaky. Are you alone in your house, or are you like, are your parents there? That's the element 0. I wish can I see the map? There's no map, damn it. You're alone? Have you considered calling the police? Tell them that you're alone in your house and you heard the back door open, you're kind of freaked out. You're a young man. It's like, I'm just a wee toddler. I heard the back door open. You could be in danger, dude. I see shit about this all the time, man. People like... There's people who have people living in their house right now that don't know it. They don't know you're here yet? Oh shit, man. I feel like you should have opened with that. Now I'm like really worried. I'm kind of worried about Austin too. Austin, there was a tornado heading his way last night. You have a much better chance staying quiet and hiding? Well, I don't know, buddy. Your dad has a gun, but your dad's not home, Logan. I probably shouldn't say that out loud if you have me on volume. Unless I'm in your headphones. It's a shuttle. I assume all of the dog tags. Like, I feel like I haven't gone somewhere. I didn't go towards the Mako last time other than just checking it out that once. Man, the lens flare is intense. You're not really sure why you went to the stream, to be honest? Yeah, man, what can I do for you? No, I'm scared for you. I could make you even more afraid if you want me to. I mean, Jesus. I'm full of anxiety because all the freaking stories I've heard. There was one time, when I was in middle school, where me and my dog were the only ones that were home. And there was, the kid across the street was having a birthday party or something. And he had someone dressed up in the freakiest bunny outfit ever. And like, I was into outdoor survival, so I had like machetes and knives and stuff. Even though I was in middle school. And by that point, I'd already killed a coyote with a machete. And, that's a separate story. While I was sitting alone in my house, I just kept my dog and the machete, like, right next to me until my family got home. Because I was like, dude, if that dude in the bunny suit comes in, I'm fucking going at him. He's gonna have some, like, 90-pound 14-year-old running at him with a machete and his big-ass dog that's 110 pounds. You're saying that in past tense now? The door just opened again? Why don't they just let someone else in, Logan? Let's see, can I go up this? This definitely looks like something, you know, Shepard would be able to go up. I think that's it. There's not much else, right? I don't think I went over there, actually. It's kind of funny it says SOS, right? Yeah, I went over here. I don't think I went down there, though. They're gone, but it doesn't look like they took anything. Shepard just did a default pose. You got any PlayStations to look at? Anything like that? I would lock the door as well. You know, while you're checking. They could have just been scouting out the place. Yeah, there's that data pad. Yeah. There might be dog tags over here. Alright, I gotta head back to that shuttle. This is boring. The door be locked again? That's good for you? You're good? Alright. Do you have security cameras at your house? You were watching the Mandela catalog when you heard the door? What's the Mandela catalog? Like Nelson Mandela? Is there like a horror story about Nelson Mandela? Oh shit, I got a new subscriber. Alright, let's see here. Did I get all of the fucking... Alright, I didn't find all of the things. Oh, it's a horror series about alternate organisms that are trying to invade your home and kill you. That sounds neat. That is topical. I mean, that's kind of what this game's about. Alright. This one's unexplored. Alright, that's enough of the scanning, huh? I got one probe left. How about we head to the Omega system? How far am I in Mass Effect 2? We finished the introduction stuff now. Now we're really on the game. Yeah, there's 2 mass relays though in the Omega system. I think I have a shit ton of money. I don't want to go to Omega right away. Yeah, it's mass effect, not mass affect. Man, that's weird. Effect and affect are both whatever. Alright, built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws, seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. Population of 7.8 million, orbital distance, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Let's dock, damn it. I gotta explore. You're right, I do gotta explore. I'm not gonna get... If I start Omega, I'm gonna get sucked into Omega, though. Omega's one of the coolest things in Mass Effect. And it's a great way to start this game. It's like introduction to the underbelly, the criminal underworld. Ah, fuck. And yeah, you also get some of the best companions in this place, too. Can replace Jacob. Alright, let's see here. Wait, I only have 8 squad points? Okay. I was about to say, squad points is a bit misleading. Here, I gotta get Shockwave. Shockwave's awesome. Alright, this lady... Upgrade her Overload. And Warp. She's gonna be good at taking down people's... Warp is good for taking out armor. Overload is good for taking out shields. So she can be good at a lot of things. I should watch the Mandela on stream sometimes. It's a little YouTube series and it'd be the scary and good for the channel. Alright. Maybe we should check it out. Is it public domain, or does the creator care about people streaming it? Alright, I can't change their weapons, okay. We'll go with that one. Arc projector. Alright, I guess we're starting Omega, damn it.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
Pretty much every Batarian you ever meet is evil.
We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Archangel's the guy we want. Also, that guy at the very end of this, he's going to be our replacement for Jacob. Literally at the end of this hallway, we get our first new companion. His name is Zaid. He's pretty awesome. Miranda and Zaid are, like, pretty awesome.
Shut it.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework.
Yeah, you get Jack in this game. Jack's
Cerberus
awesome.
Sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy.
But yeah,
Cerberus
Jack's
is
in this
paying
one.
me a
She's
lot of
awesome.
money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell...
You have a question for me? Go ahead, Logan.
And is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Am I male or female? And by the way, he's spelling male like the letter.
Turn this thing in
like if you get a letter.
starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Let's see if I can swap out my... Here, maybe I can go back to the Normandy now. What is that your real question, Logan? There we go, we got Zaid. Alright, he's got an assault rifle and a sniper rifle, that's my kind of guy. Squad, we'll level him up. Let's see. Ooh, concussive shot is important. Codex stuff, yada yada yada. Your Gmail. Answer the question. I'm a male. Look at the Normandy docked up there. That's kind of cool. Just in the middle of a city. Here's the afterlife.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Yahoo Mail. That kind of mail. Alright, let's see. Old school, you know. AOL. Alright, well there's not really anything else to do right now. I ought to end the stream now because it's getting late. And as soon as we step into Afterlife, it's going to start the whole next thing, so we might as well just wait. And if I head down there, it's going to be a whole thing too. Omega's eventful. We'll do it next stream. I'll see you next time, Mr. Logan. Thanks for dropping by. Bye-bye.